Well, kind of a washout day today. Unfortunately, I snuck in, but into a little lake here and got some more fuel. But the storm has caught up to me, so it is what it is. We're just having some fried burrito and some beans, and we're gonna just take a nap. Let's get that thing to pop over there. And that's just pretty much all we can do. Put some beans on this thing and heat those up and kind of get some warmth in my belly and call it good. You can see the storm is, just to the south we're all right, but the storm is blasting us here coming from the north, so we're just gonna have to wait it out for a few hours. Well guys, it's all we've had is rain for 4 days straight, and I lost my anchor, so I had to make a makeshift, put some rocks in here and make a makeshift. Then I was able to get off of the marketplace there, pick up an anchor, so I'm gonna get that reattached. And my ground tackle here, my clip that connect the chain to the anchor just all of a sudden failed, and I pulled it in. That was it. But I am so sick and tired of this rain. I'm mad at myself for not leaving right after Labor Day, because this is just getting old. Everything in the boat is wet for 4 days. You just can't do anything. I'm just fed up with it. So tomorrow's supposed to finally get nice, but we got another day of this crap. Well, after like three days of being landlocked in clouds and rain and wind, we're finally seeing the sun. Oh my God, it's been really brutal. We got to get moseying our way down, get into the river. So here's where we've been kind of anchored out right in here and kind of setting, but it's been really kind of rough because we've taken the little boat, and with that little 3-horse, it's almost a mile up in to town to get your stuff. Now we were hoping to get out of here today. Finally, we've got some sunshine after 4 days of wind and rain, but I kind of figured it was just not going to happen today because I've been around Lake Michigan long enough to know that it takes a day for it to settle back down, because probably could do it, but it's pretty bumpy and kind of, pardon the French, but kind of shitty out there, and that doesn't appeal to me. It's going to lay down. You can see some of these homes, holy crap. It's going to lay down this evening, and then it's also going to be really calm tomorrow, and it's actually out of the east, so it's going to be an offshore wind, which means we can get our butts moving. But we are basically so far behind right now in trying to get out of here and get going. I only have 80 miles to go and I can get into the Calumet River, which is what what has to be done. But we're going to go down here. It's a nice little walk. We're going to just go down and check it out, take a look at it. But it looks pretty rough down here. And there's no reason why not to stay one more night. And I'm drying everything out right now. Everything's just soaking wet on the boat, and so I've got it all up, and it's going to clear off here by 3 o'clock, be completely sunny. You can see it's kind of cloudy, and then we can get everything dry. But yeah, it's been kind of unpleasant for the past 4 days. But we're going to walk down here and take a look at the outlet. Well, we're down to the outlet, and as you can see, it's like a washing machine in here, but that's always the case because you have a wind coming this way, current going this way, and when they meet, they get pretty violent. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. As I say, I'm going to wait it out a little bit longer and see what what transpires, maybe about 3 o'clock, but I know tomorrow's a guaranteed nice day to get out of here and whatnot. So you know, it's like why take the chance? Why push it? You know, I waited this long. I've got 3 good days now that this weather is going to give us a nice break to get our butts moving. So we'll take it there, and we can always, you know, we can squeeze one more night out. But anyway, I think I'm gonna grab some driftwood here, maybe build a little fire down here, kind of warm up. Well, we're gonna try to get a little fire going just to kind of warm up a little bit and whatnot, but because there's tons and tons of driftwood laying around here, so we'll get a little fire going. Maybe we'll make some lunch, and then if we can get out of here, we'll get out of here. If not, we'll have to wait till tomorrow. Well, guys, it's so nice to have some fire going and gets a little heat here. I had to kind of build the rocks up here because we got a north wind, so try to block it a little bit here. But yeah, it's so nice to have some heat. I mean, it's been cold. It was 42 degrees this morning, and I wish I had a nice big steak to put on this thing, but that's all right. I got some chicken and some mashed potatoes and stuff, so it'll be a good meal. Well, after being windbound for 3 days, we're finally out of here, heading down further down the lake. So an east wind, it's an offshore wind. We're gonna get around here and hug the coastline as much as we can. It's cold, 43 degrees this morning, which is like I said before, you know, I always push it, and you know, we've got a cold front for, going to be kind of cold for the next week. So it's just trying to get down here and get into the river where we can basically start making tracks, and we're a lot more subject to being able to move, of course, every day, which is good. And you know, you don't want to outrun your trip, of course, your adventure, but you do want to get down to where you're, you know, the big adventure starts once we get to Mobile Bay and get into the intercoastal and stuff. That's where we can really do some fishing and some swimming, diving, snorkeling, get our crabs and lobster and shrimp and oysters, and just kind of harvest more of the scallops, all that harvesting from the sea. There's not a whole lot up here, so all you've got to choose from is basically your you know, your freshwater fish. But you can see it's really nice and calm out here. This is probably the calmest day we've had. It says on the Windy app less than 1 foot waves, which basically that's what we've definitely got. So we are looking good. So we're gonna kick up the power a little bit here and try and make tracks. You know, here's one of the things that I really truly love about what I do, is, you know, you can't see too much, but there's a mallard, and there's of course the swans, and there's a couple mallards over here, you know, and they're clicking away and feeding, and it's like, you know, I feel sometimes I feel like I'm Grizzly Adams, you know. I feel like I'm part of nature, and I've tossed a lot of bread out to the ducks and stuff like that, and it's like, I don't know, they're my friends. I mean, I love the animals, and I don't know, I love my life, and I love my lifestyle. I'm not gonna give in on it. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna do anything any different. I'm gonna live my life how I want to live it, and I love it. and I have all this nature around me. And when I get to Florida, I got the dolphins that hang with me, and it's just, you know, the sea provides me my food, and the lakes provide me my food. And I don't, you know, even as ducks or squirrels or whatever, I don't mind harvesting what I have to survive, but you know, it's just how it is. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.